Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this is your first time here, my name is Phil, owner of Phil's Lawn Care here in northern Idaho, and I'm excited to share with you the new 60-volt Toro Turfmaster HDX. It has finally arrived. Here is everything that came in the package. Now, this mower came on a pallet on a freight truck, so if you are ordering one online somehow, that's how it'll come in. If you are getting it from a dealer, well, of course, you'll just get it like this. You have 3 10-amp batteries. I think this is sold as a kit, not a just unit. Maybe they will have just a unit priced individually, I don't know. But as far as this whole assembly here, I think it's around 2.5. You do get a 5.5 amp rapid charger. It's just a single bay, not a double-sided, just single. Of course, your owner's manual, your mulch plug, your side discharge. From the mower frame and body aspect of things, it's the same as the regular Turfmaster HDX. Nothing different other than this huge piece of plastic here. Now, of course, that's the battery compartment, the motor underneath. You do have 3 slots here where all batteries will go. And now I believe this mower can actually run off of 1 battery. Okay, that's all I wanted to test there. So you have 3 slots. Of course, with more batteries comes more runtime. The power does not change. Another thing I don't like is how flimsy this battery compartment is. Stay. But yeah, that's really the only difference. This plastic motor compartment here, and of course they have just a key, a removable key that you can take out if you're concerned about safety or children or whatever. You can take this key out and store it in a higher place. Here is your brake. Now, with this particular model, what I noticed is that when I do engage the brake, the parking brake, come on, I have to make an adjustment. It's kind of, you can press it down really easily. I think it's supposed to be more stiff than that. However, the left wheel only locks, the right one doesn't. So only the left wheel locks. I don't know how it was on my gas Turfmaster HDX, but I don't know, it kind of doesn't seem right to me. Maybe that's just the way they are. You have your bag, metal lid here. See, you got a little bit of grass, didn't cut much. And then you have that access panel right there you can remove to access your transmission and springs and all that stuff. Let me show you underneath. Of course, you got your regular OEM blades. They are sending me a couple other blades that I will show you in the near future. But those springs are for the adjustments. I'll show you that here in a minute. And there's the transmission. So the same transmission is being used on the battery 60-volt Turfmasters. Sorry, charger. The adjustment for the front and back can be found on the left side. You got a handle in the back, this pull handle in the front. You don't have any handles on the right side, only the left side. So you can go from, what is that, 5 inches all the way down to 1.5 inches. That's pretty low. I mean, I don't know who cuts 1.5 inches. Maybe those southern guys with your Bermuda. 3 inches, that's what we cut here in the Pacific Northwest. You got your tall, fine fescue, Kentucky blue. 3 inches is ideal, maybe 2.5 for some folks, or 4 inches if it's really hot out. Model number 22232. Just want to pop this panel off. When I saw this, man, I was like, what? Come on, man. Belt system, pulleys, same as the gas versions. When people start going into battery mowers, they want the least amount of maintenance possible on the equipment side. Like when you're talking leaf blowers, battery leaf blowers, there's absolutely no maintenance. What do? Charge the battery, blow out the battery port. On a mower, the only maintenance you should see on it from a battery mower is the blades, right? And clean underneath the deck and make sure that the battery compartment is clean and there's no debris or water or anything like that. But now we have to deal with belts. Now, why couldn't we just install some electronic spindles? I think we've already got the technology. Why can't we install that technology on a double-bladed push mower that's battery operated? If I was Toro, I would have done that just because, again, from the side of reduced maintenance, going with battery, that would have been ideal. However, maybe in a new model, we'll see that. All these companies, they're just gonna push out their version of a 30-inch mower that looks like their gas units and then start creating new products. One more thing I also noticed when using this unit is when you go to engage the drive system, look, like if I hold this down, it clicks, and I go to engage the drive, it doesn't move. If I let go of the blades, just try to engage the drive, doesn't move. The only way we can make this thing move is if we make sure I got nothing underneath there. The only way I can make this thing move if I turn it on and then push the drive. But the blades have to be engaged, watch. Why can't the drive be activated by itself without having to engage the blades, just like on a gas machine? Of course, the engine has to be running. It would make sense to incorporate that right away into your machine. So my initial impressions, I mean, it's the same thing as a gas Turfmaster HDX. I've used the Time Masters, I use the Turfmasters. I will kind of give you one more sound shot, I guess I could say, of how it sounds on low, auto, and max. All right, this is low. When I did set it to max, it cranked it up all the way, right, to the highest RPM setting. But then when I switched it to auto, it takes like a couple seconds and then it goes back to low mode. So it stays at low all the time to reduce the amount of power consumption. And then when you do get into that thicker grass, thicker stuff, where you're putting a lot of load on the blades and the spindles and everything, then it does crank it up to max itself on auto mode. So you can throw it to max, you can run it on max all day. You might be able to run it on low all day if you're cutting like just 1/3 of an inch off or something like that. Let me know what you think about it. Let me check the price on it. Starting at $2,899. And I believe that comes with 3 10-amp batteries and a single bay charger. So yeah, $3,000 after tax. Cutting capacity, cut over an acre on a single charge. Charging time, 112 minutes. Deck size 30 inch, height of cut 1.5 inches to 5 inches with 0.5 inch increments. And really that's it. View additional specs. Yeah, give me all the specs. I hope they don't give me the manual though. Run time up to 80 minutes. Now there's an asterisk by it. Charge time up to 112 minutes, also an asterisk. So it's just depending on. Electric start, of course. Front 9-inch by 2.5-inch tires. Rubber tire with copolymer wheels. The rear is 10.5 inches by 3-inch rubber tire with copolymer wheels. Cuts over an acre on a single charge. Goes up to 4.2 miles per hour. The unit weighs 197 pounds, as I believe with the batteries. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to see more review videos on equipment, if you want to see a toolbox tour, if you just want to see a tour of the new shop / garage, whatever you want, whatever I want to call it, right? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you again so much for watching. Take care, God bless you, and we'll see you in the next one.